Accionoctem here, doing some Hearthstone commentary. This is Talsen playing. Talsen and I got into the beta, a little more than a month ago. And I've spent a lot of time in it already. It's a great game. We're doing a little bit of arena here. We forgot to record the deck building and the first match, unfortunately. So, you didn't miss anything. It wasn't that interesting anyway. But we're going to get started here. Now, first up here, we got a pretty good hand. If you noticed, he exchanged all of his cards at the beginning. Typically, that's a good idea if the card is 4 or above, because you really are kind of hoping for some cards you can use right away. And you really can't rely on the fact that you're going to get good draws when it's your turn. Last thing you want to do is sit here 3 or 4 turns in a row and have nothing that you can play at all. As you can see, Thrall used his coin on the first turn. Normally that's something you don't want to do. In this case, I can see why he did it, and I'd say I agree with his choice. He's not losing anything by taking out our mirror images with his weapon, and just keeping the board clear. That's the big thing with Hearthstone. You should treat your health as just another resource. It doesn't matter until you run out of health. So you shouldn't be focusing on just knocking down your opponent's health. The big thing is board control. You want the most minions, the strongest minions down there that you can get. And if you aren't controlling the board, then your opponent's minions can overrun you real fast. As you can see here, that card had a shield on it, but we've taken care of it. Any card that has some kind of battle cry or activation that lets you draw a card is a pretty good thing to have in your deck. There's no such thing as having too many cards in your hand. The more you have, the more you can work with, and the better you can respond to any situation. I don't know what I think of shaman totems. It's really kind of RNG. Sometimes it's fantastic. Most of the time they seem like a waste. Oh, what to go with here? Cone of Cold. There we go, just clearing the board again. One thing I'm really bad about is I get frustrated when the other person is taking a pretty long time on their turn, and I'm pretty hypocritical because when I play, I'm notorious for hitting the little rope timer. Alright, that Raging Worgen has Wind Fury, so we're gonna have to deal with that pretty quickly. Let's see what we can do here. Nothing this turn. Yeah, he's just cleared out our mana worm. What is he thinking? I'd say he's debating on whether or not he wants to completely clear our board or if he wants to jump over our card and hit us directly. If I were him, I think I'd hit us directly this time, because otherwise he's going to kill his Wind Fury card. But he is taking his time. Raid Leader. And A Shattered Sun Cleric. I love that card. I don't like going up against it, but it really comes in handy sometimes. Alright, we took quite a bit of damage that time, but I'm still not too worried. And there we go. Flame Strike, clearing out the opponent's board again. AoE cards are completely invaluable in this game. You really want to make sure you have a couple in your deck. They can really turn the board around. This dude has a ton of minions in his hand. But he is running his hand down. Now that Cobra card is pretty nasty. It has a poison on it, so that any card it damages is completely destroyed. It can be silenced, or we can just freeze it. I would probably knock it out with my fireball, but I can't tell what Talsen's gonna do yet. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he's not too concerned about his other minion. 2/2 isn't too frightening. And as you can see, Thrall is down to just 3 cards in his hand. That gives him a whole lot less to work with in the event that things start to go bad for him. Okay, just clearing out our taunts, using up his weapon. Now, what to do? Ooh, a fireball. Always good to have. And polymorphs all around. That's one of the cards that really makes me hate the mage deck. Nothing worse than having a really strong card out there that you've been working hard on and then just watching it turn into a sheep. There we go. As you can see, Talsen is doing a pretty good job of controlling his board at all times. Fireball is another fantastic card. Hits like a truck, especially if you get some spell power cards out there, which I don't think we had any this time. You only have 2 cards. This shouldn't be that big of a decision here. Forked Lightning. Oh, got rid of one of our cards. And a totem. Looks like he's going to go ahead and wipe our field out. But he is not looking too good right now. Ooh, Arcane Explosion. Clear out the board. And he only has 6 health left. Unless he gets some really lucky draws, he doesn't stand much of a chance at this point. We need to get some minions on the field in order to be able to hit him this next turn. See if he got anything that's gonna save him. Maybe? Nope, he's hesitating. I'd say he probably doesn't have anything. Okay, just trying to get some more cards in our hand to have a little bit more to work with. Ooh, perfect, a silence. Now we can get rid of his ability to draw a new card when we take out his minions. And go ahead and clear out that taunt. And he's down to 2. So he did buy himself another turn. We'll see if that was enough. That's a pretty good card for him. And a pretty annoying one for us. Now you can see, a lot of people when they start getting in this kind of situation, they would go ahead and concede. I found a lot of times if you stick it out all the way through, you can find some pretty drastic changes. I've managed to come back from what looked like a sure loss, where I had a whopping 8 health left and nothing on the board, and the other guy still had 30 health, and I turned it around and won the hand just because I got some lucky draws. So you can tell he's working on building up his defenses again. I think we've got too many minions for him. We're just going to plow right through it. There we go.
Instruction begins.
And hit him, and there you go. Game over. Okay, I think that's win number 2 on this arena run. Oh, and we finished quest. And a new card. Okay. Time for the next one. See if this next guy fares any better. Let's see what we're up against. Jaina versus Jaina. I hate these matches. They're so, I don't know, they seem more boring. Oh, just gonna go ahead and swap out our higher cards. Hope for some lower ranked ones. Those look pretty good. Yeah, those are pretty good. We don't have any charges, but we do have a taunt. A pretty low taunt.
Hello.
Let's see. What's the other Jaina gonna do? Nothing the first round. Mirror image is always a fun one to pull up with right from the start. Knife juggler.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Pretty boring match so far. Okay, just clearing through our taunts. Does he have a card to play? 3/3. Or is he just going to use Fireball? Apparently it's a big decision. There we go. He didn't really gain any ground that turn. We could go ahead and take out his knife juggler, but we'd lose our minion in the process. So we're just going to ignore it for this turn. We've got 2 taunts down. I'd say there's no way he's going to be able to break through them yet. Oh, he is going to go ahead and take out our minion, though. And is he going to do anything more? Nope, he's going to work on our taunts. Alright, we're back to just the single mirror image. What do we got now? A Zerg Drake. Okay. You can see our arena deck is built pretty heavy around the cards that let you draw additional cards after playing them. I imagine the other Jaina probably has a lot of that too. And polymorphed our Drake. Water Elemental. Hit him for 1 damage. Pretty slow match so far, not getting anywhere very fast. I kind of wish you could toggle in the options whether or not, you know, you could ever be paired into a match against the same hero as you have. Alright. Okay, go ahead and take out his gnome there. Argent Commander, awesome card for its shield and its charge. Right now, we are looking much better than they are, if they don't have a Flame Strike. And they're hesitating. Frost Nova. Okay. And another demo. Alright. Okay, looks like he's trying to burn down our elemental. We're going to go ahead and draw 2 more cards, see what else we can get to work with. And another draw card. Don't really have any good choices at this point. Just use the fireball. And his demo took out a minion. But we are still in a much better position than they are. Okay. Ogre. Do we have a polymorph to get rid of that ogre? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe we'll draw one. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and take out our taunt. Pretty sure we have another one in our hand to pop up, though. And we have a Flame Strike. Check out his demo. Go ahead and freeze his ogre. And pull out a nice safe taunt. Okay, as you can tell, we're working on getting that ogre down. It's a little bit of a threat to us. It's a pretty strong card. Now what's he gonna do? Another ogre. Ah. Oh. Alright, and a secret. Alright. Trying to think of all of the secrets Jaina can pull. I know she has a frost shield that when triggered it gives her 8 defense. I don't know if she has any other secrets than that or not. I don't play Jaina a whole lot. Okay, we're just gonna keep working on those ogres. They are certainly getting annoying. Ah, counterspell. Alright, fair enough. At least the secret's gone now. That did hurt us quite a bit. That was our blizzard. I think we're gonna have to sacrifice some minions here. Okay. Now you can see there, he went ahead and froze one of the ogres so that this turn around we're only going to be getting hit with the one instead of both. We still have a taunt up.
Squire, attend me.
Silverhand Knight. Okay. And another secret. Okay, here goes our taunt. Oh, perfect, a polymorph. We're gonna go ahead and use that. And get rid of one of those ogres. Go ahead and get rid of it for good. And get rid of the other with a fireball. Okay, the board is looking much better again. Mere entity. Okay. That's probably one of my least favorite taunt cards. It has pretty high health, but it does such little damage that it really doesn't hurt to ram your minions into it. And it's pretty easy to go ahead and just burn down on your turn. Oh, Flame Strike. Alright, he has effectively cleared our board. Okay, not looking too good this time. And we really don't have that oh shit kind of card in our deck, I don't think.
Pay attention, class.
Shame we don't have a taunt, but he does not have a whole lot of damage right now. And we're both down to just 3 cards in our hands. So the likelihood that he has a really good card right now is pretty slim, especially since he is hesitating. I found that typically if your opponent has a really good card, they can't wait to throw it down when it's their turn. Fairy Dragon. Not too bad against a mage, since a lot of our abilities are spells. Oh. Yeah, this is not looking too good for us right now. But we still have quite a bit of health, so we can turn this around, and there's a Flame Strike. There we go. Oh, they conceded.
Well played.
Personally, I think they gave up a little too early, but hey, it's a win for us. Can't complain. Okay, I think that's going to be all we're going to do this time. Yeah, these arena matches, if you're doing well, then your arena match can last a really long time, and it's way too much to put into one single YouTube video. So if you enjoyed the video, or you just had fun watching it, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching.